Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today we have a pretty special episode because we're playing one of the suggestion teams, we're playing one of the Color of Madness teams, and we're going to be playing with the other two that I have yet to do, and these are basically teams that show up in art pieces or those sort of stuff for the Color of Madness DLC, so quite a lot of years ago, if I do say so myself. And we're just trying to adapt them into the Butcher's Circus, which I'll say is easier said than done, that is for sure. So the one that we have here today is definitely an interesting one because we are gonna have a bounty hunter jester, so that's fine, and then we have an occultist and antiquarian, so not really every day that you see an occultist and an antiquarian together. Even less an occultist and a jester together. These characters aren't usually played with each other, but maybe we can make them work, because they're all very decent characters for sure. So between the jester and the bounty hunter, we have a very disruptive front line with the pulls and the pushes, as well as a chance of getting early kills, which is going to be quite good, because we need early kills, our sustain isn't that great. Our occultist is here to do kind of a weird job, but he's here to just be artillery support, kind of. So he's here to do damage and to do collateral damage with the stress, because with the festering vapors we'll eventually be able to get an affliction or two, which is nice. And he's also here to use Stitch and Embrace against the Mark teams in case the Antiquarian would get pulled, so she would get shot. I could just go Stitch and Embrace and she would be perfectly fine just spamming Materia Pestis. Now, that's not going to be the matchup we have here today, so that's not very good, but we're gonna try doing our best anyway. Now, it really sucks that we're playing against Abomination, because we have to deal with his shenanigans, and I could just move forward into a Dirk Stab if I want to. I could go Festering Vapors first, I could not go Festering Vapors, but I think I'll go Festering here. I do get a dodge, which is great, I literally couldn't have asked for better. How do I dodge that, by the way? Let's see, this is 85 accuracy base on the riposte, it's 95 on the actual hit, but 85 on the riposte, so 95, 115. It was an 85% hit chance, and we just get lucky enough to dodge it. Well, I guess I lucked out the wazoo today. That's quite good, but luck does go both ways, doesn't it? And we miss an 88% hit chance on that Abomination for getting the Harvest Bleed, which I would have absolutely loved, just getting that Harvest Bleed there. And since we didn't get it, well, that's not too much fun. Since we didn't get to go first either, we can't keep punching this Flagellant. I would really love to do that, but well, what can I do about it? One thing I could do is go for a pull onto this Arbalist. That's definitely a possibility. I can go with the Occultist as well. I think going with the Occultist here is actually pretty smart, because even if I don't get the pull, which I do, I'll still be able to do Horror, and that's going to disrupt her in the long run, so that is quite a good thing for me. I think that she even ate a crit, right? From the Abyss Artillery? I think she did, so she's going to be taking even more stress than she would be. So yeah, she's not afflicted just yet, but she's gonna get afflicted in the next few rounds for sure. She doesn't have Bolster at the moment, but she does have that Medic's Full Plate, reducing some of that stress. How do I want to break through this team is the question. How do I want to break through it? I could go for another pull, and I will go for another pull here. Please get the 45. It's quite unlikely, but yeah. I do not get the 45 here. I still do 2 damage, so it's not the end of the world, I suppose. But it is quite on the sad side, and now we're gonna get hit by Ring of Sorrows. Yeah, keep in mind that if I don't get a kill early, things aren't gonna turn out too well for me. It's pretty much needless to say, but I'm gonna go for the Harvest now, hopefully get the bleed on that Abomination. This time I missed the Man-at-Arms, so I missed the 88 on one of them last time, and I missed another 88 this time around. They do not miss the repulse, but at least they're not getting crits. Okay, they aren't getting crits, that's quite good. But they're still hurting. They're still hurting a whole bunch. I'm hurting them right back, but I feel like my team's getting hurt a little bit harder here. My cult is already dropping to 0. The Antiquarian isn't, but she's close. And did I resist the bleed at some point? I'm not entirely sure. No, he's only had one Rain of Stars because I actually went uppercut round 1. Well, the Bounty Hunter is in completely fine shape, but keep in mind that he can't win a match on his own, obviously. Which is sad, but no, he really cannot do that. They do not have Exsanguinate, but they do have Punish, so it's not like I can leave this Flagellant as the last character alive or something. This is definitely a solid team by Cave here, and is this a desync? It looks like it is probably a desync. Well, that's quite sad. I'm going to pass with my bounty hunter. Maybe they just forgot or something? I don't know. I don't know what that was. Because it's definitely a solid team putting an Arbalest here instead of just the usual Chef Stress. I mean, I see their mouse moving around. I don't know. Why are they passing? I will pass if they pass. This isn't like the craziest, most competitive match of the world. I mean, technically it was better for them to pass there than it was for me to pass here because they don't really need their mana arms action. They've already guarded. Like a bolster or a command would be nice, but it's not game changing, while my finish him could make a difference, or my come hitter could definitely make a difference. So that's quite sad, but such is the way of the Butcher's Circus. Well, right now I'm gonna go for Demon's Pull here, and hopefully it works. It's a 40, I'm really hoping that it does. It did not. It did not work, and I'm at the store already. I need to get a finale on this Abomination. Could you imagine if I had hit that previous harvest? Like the round 1 harvest? You would be screwed right now. I guess depending on what they do, I might have to change targets, or I might have to go for Festering Vapors before I go for the finale. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change targets here, I think. I might have to just finale that Arbalest instead. I could do that. I could definitely do that. I'm gonna go for this first. I'm down to this door now. Oh boy. Did I even get the Blight there? I failed one Blight for sure. Because I've been spamming Festering Vapors, but you know, it's understandable. He does have very decent Blight resistance. Also, Christmas is coming up. Do let me know what your plans for Christmas are, even though they're usually the same, just spending time with your family. It is a very nice time to spend time with your family. I'll say that for sure. Now, I'm thinking of moving forward into position 1, but even if I do that, I'm just gonna get stunned. I should have dropped the finale on the Arbalest when I had the chance, honestly. I could dodge, but it's quite unlikely, not gonna lie. Maybe if I get a crit, I can take him out that way by just doing a lot of damage to him. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't really see it. He's gonna go be Smile because I'm not even in the position to finale. Doesn't get a death blow though. That is 2 afflictions on my side. Now, it's not all over. I just need to get lucky here. I just need to get a little bit lucky. I don't even have to get insanely lucky. I just need to resist a few death blows, and I need a few good act-outs, or a few, like, not bad act-outs. So first things first, I have to go for Demon's Pull here, please, 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 please. Damn it! Okay, she's gonna stay alive, but maybe with the horror that I have on her, she has an act-out and passes, and then Festering Vapors takes her out. You're almost out, though there's Redeem. And please don't get a death blow. Oh god, 1 dodge. Thank goodness. Did they have command buff? They didn't! You greedy, greedy person. How do you even hit that? Lucking out the wazoo right now. And I'm gonna go for a Dirk Stab here onto that Man at Arms. It's not a lot of damage, but it's honest work. Now I have 3 buffs. I am irrational. You know, Irrational does love to finale on the act out, but at this point, if I do survive until next round, I will 100% just try going for a finale somewhere. I really need an act out here so she doesn't heal herself or something. Yeah, Selfish has a pass chance. Let's see. Suppressing Fire goes for the double death blow. Oh my god, the greed on that. Well, I mean, I say greed on that, but I'm gonna be greedy too. Oh, do you think I can do 2 damage to the Man at Arms? He's almost taking enough DOT. 6-4, so that's 10. Oh, there's no way I do enough. I was really hoping that if I did 2 damage here with the Festering Vapors, it would drop down to 0, and then the finish him could be a confirmed death blow, but I don't have a Nervous Stab. I should really have a Nervous Stab on this team. Well, that's quite unfortunate, but instead of that, I'm gonna go for a finish him here, and I'm gonna roll for a double death blow with her. Their smartest play at this point is to go Bellow, so they have a chance that I do 0 damage. But hopefully it doesn't happen. I'm really praying on this, hopefully. Oh, I'm gonna go Afflicted. Give me Abusive. Anything but Fearful or Paranoid, please. Anything but Fearful or Paranoid, please, 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 please. I didn't even get debuffed. Oh, Abusive! Let's go, dude, that's what I want. Abusive, yeah, it doesn't matter. Abusive is good. And come on. Oh, 50-50 on both of them. Come on, finisher. Why you gotta do me like that, man? Why you gotta do me like that? I have a finale lined up. I'm gonna go for it. You bet. You go for it on the flagellant. Oh, but I really needed these 2 death blows before that happened. Come on, this is so ridiculously close. Because my opponent isn't going for the silly heals, they're just going for the plays. Alright. Yeah, they're gonna drop the redeem right now. Yeah, that's the big heal. That is gonna be a big heal. I could go for the death blow here with the finisher. It's still 1 death blow potential. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's try. We gotta try going for it. It's also gonna do a lot of DOT, and okay, we do get 1 death blow there. I'm still alive, by the way. 2 death store checks, 2 death store checks, 2 death store checks. Don't forget the dodges, by the way. Oh no, don't bellow me. Wait, is that enough stress? Please no extra stress. Please no extra stress. Oh no, he's gone. Okay, he's gone. He's not. He's not gone. But you are. Is there any way I can save him? I don't think so. I don't really think so. That's sad, but I don't think there's any way I can save him. Oh, if I can't save him, how the hell am I gonna kill this flagellant? Maybe if I get... Oh, this is so rough. I need a crit heal. Oh, he says no! God damn it. Okay, I need you to reduce his prot. That's what I gotta do now. Then I need to get a finish him crit or something on there. Yeah, the stress just piled up a bit too high. If I had gone on that double death blow, I could have just finale'd immediately or something. Like, that would have been so much freaking fun. Because then they wouldn't be able to heal from the finale actually killing the flagellant. Oh, this was close. This is actually a pretty nice team, not gonna lie. I mean, it sucks. It's definitely not a good team. But it feels fun to play with, at least for the moment. They missed the rage! Okay, well, there's absolutely no way I can save this chest. There's not with 2 stacks so far, not even if I get the craziest crit right now. One thing I could do is... oh, my damage sucks. Okay, you know what I can do? Please don't get the push. Don't get the push. Don't get the push. Nice, nice, nice. That means that right now I'm able to actually kill this abomination. No, they do act first, so it might not make too much of a difference, honestly. But, you know, I kind of had to try going for it. Yeah, they can still click because the flagellant's also daze, so having 2 dazes here does actually benefit you a decent amount. I don't think they're gonna go afflicted. Oh, I'm taking enough stress anyway. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Yeah, goodbye Antiquarian. There's literally nothing I can do to save them. This team just doesn't have enough survivability. Like, 1 or 2 abilities and I'm gone, and it's just not the same for my opponent here. Even with the Arbals at this store, she could have just gone for a self-heal, and it would have slowed down my offense by like 2 turns at the very least. And that's really rough. Not to mention that Flagellant can just go redeem, and you can see that my offense was slowed down, like, immensely. And a team like this just can't do the same thing, so you just have to have a perfect offense, but you can't have a perfect offense if you can't pick your characters. Now, one thing I can do here, though, is I can roll for 6 and surrender. Was that a 6 to 16 roll? Yeah, I think it was. Well, GG to my opponent, and you know what? I like this team, I'm gonna be playing it again. Alright, and here we go, on to a match number 2, and oh god, okay, we're playing against Invictus. We've played against them before, and would you look at that, we're playing against another Rapace Abominations, and the Flagellants, so that's gonna be fun. Honestly, I should do what J-Man said, what J-Man did, and just bring a Flagellant Hunter team. One time, J-Man was just very angry of playing with all his usual weird-ass teams, and he just decided, you know what, today I'm gonna do something different. Today I'm gonna hunt flagellants. And he just brought a crazy team and oofed all the flagellants everywhere. So that was pretty fun. Now, what I want to do is definitely prevent Reign of Sorrows, because Reign of Sorrows is quite annoying. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do most here. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna daze him as well, so you can't even move forward and then battle ballad, so now you have to do something weird with the Jester. Considering that you went first and missed the Manacles, which considering you don't have any extra dodge, and you went for the Jester, I mean, that's justice. But yeah, you go for the Dark Sap here and you miss again because you went first and you're being quite greedy. At this point, after the uppercut, it does get quite rough. As to what you should actually do is not to It is not obvious, as J-Man would say. And now, you know what, I'm gonna be even more of a douche. I'm gonna go for a pull onto this Antiquarian. And now, you can move back twice, sure, but you're taking Horror, so it's a win. It's a win situation for me. And if you didn't do that, then the Abomination would go to position 4 after I did my shenanigans, so that would be pretty fun, right? Now, do I want to drop a Finale on the Flagellant? Yeah, for sure, dude. So I'm gonna go for Harvest here, and then I'm gonna go Festering Vapors. And I'm just gonna focus on Flagellant, do Oblivion, make sure that I keep dropping uppercuts on him, hopefully, and make sure that I get Festering Vapors pressure, make sure that the Finale does go through. I do have the Reaper Shroud on my Chester, so if I really want to, I can get a bit more damage on the Finale. It's not significant, maybe like 1 more point of minimum damage, but you know, it helps. Especially considering that you just used your Flagellant action, so now you just put yourself at risk. For sure, you definitely put yourself at risk here. I'm gonna go for... wish I had Eerie Eye, by the way, like on the Occultist. If I had Eerie Eye here, I could go for another pull on the Centigrade, and then if I had Eerie Eye on the Bounty Hunter after she Shadow Faded again, I could go for another pull. Oh, it would be so fun. So much fun, but no, I'm not that mean. I'm gonna go for an uppercut now, which gets a max roll, which is actually quite good, because that means that after Abyssal Artillery, Finale is probably a confirmed kill, so that's quite nice. With one Finale buff, you have 9 to 16 damage. So against protection it's gonna go down, but with the damage, I doubt it makes much of a difference. Probably like an 8 to 15, so after the Abyssal Artillery, we are almost definitely gonna be doing enough damage here, so yeah, 7 to 36. I mean, I really hope my plus 15% damage is really countering the prot. And yeah, at this point Invictus just realizes that he doesn't have a way of winning here, because the Jester doesn't have any kill coming. If he does have a kill coming, or like the opponent Jester, it would be on the Occultist, which is arguably the least important character, and even then it would still take you like another round or two. The Flagellant was gone, the Abomination wasn't doing too well, the Antiquarian will just get bullied, and yeah, it is an okay team for bullying Flagellants. It's not a great one, because if there is a Mana Arms, they can go for a guard, and you don't really have guard breaks on this, but against other sorts of teams, it's workable. This is the best out of the final 3 Color of Madness teams that I had to do, and I think I'm gonna stay here. I don't think I'm gonna do the other 2, because honestly, they're almost unplayable. Let me just have a look at them. I mean, just look at this. This is the other team that I had to do, and there's another one which has Hellion Plague Doctor. We'll get into that shortly, but this one basically has like a Shieldbreaker in the back, which is just here to use Puncture, and if you get a good matchup, it's gonna win you the game. If you get a bad matchup, she's gonna be almost useless. Then you have Occultist, Flagellant, which are 2 very nice characters, especially the Flagellant. The Occultist, unless you're facing the same team by your opponent, you're going to be able to do a lot of stress and just have a fun time, and the Flagellant's basically here to 1v3 at the end of the match, because he's basically the only good character in this team. And then you have the Hellion, which, I mean, considering that the Shieldbreaker probably is going to want to move forward, and considering that the Occultist is probably going to get pulled, she's either going to have to be stuck doing Breakthrough, which doesn't synergize with the stress here at all, doesn't synergize with any Deathblow chances. Like, this team is atrocious, which is exactly why I'm gonna play it. Alright, and here we go for a match against Hubi1111, and they look to be very happy to be facing me, and I can understand why. Probably because they have Chef Stress here, you know? That is most likely the reason. Now, I'm very sorry to do this to you. I am very, very sorry to do this to you, but I gotta make my Shieldbreaker useful. I'm playing with a very bad team, so I'm gonna disrupt you. I am so sorry for bringing your Abomination to the back, but don't worry, you're still gonna win this easily, because the Abomination can still transform. You're still gonna do a lot of stuff. You're gonna be perfectly fine here. Now, the thing about this team is that I have set it up in what I believe to be a way that makes it almost playable. So I gave Shieldbreaker double dodge, and Flagellant has Content of Absolution, Crown of Thorns. So if you think about it, we have a really good power couple going. Not only that, we have a Hellion, which has Eerie Eye and Crushed Hemlock. And why is that? Well, she has the Eerie Eye because she needs accuracy. There's no accuracy buffs on the team, so that's quite good. And it works really well for the Terrifying Gulp, which is what she wants to spam, and it works really well for the Breakthrough in the likely event that she does get disrupted, because Crushed Hemlock will also apply on the breakthrough. It will apply on 3 characters, and it's overall going to feel quite good. Now, the flagellant does need accuracy, so I brought the Crown of Thorns on him. I really had to. I needed to give him some sort of accuracy, and in case he doesn't get focused down, Crown of Thorns is quite good, so I'm still able to drop a Redeem on someone, even though I don't have Reclaim. Then we just have an Occultist in the back with Fleshbound Grimoire, Monkey Spa, and the Siege and Embrace, which we could make use of. I'm not entirely sure. We're just gonna see if we can make use of it. That's the idea behind it anyway. Now, do I want to go for an Abyssal Artillery first or Reign of Sorrows? I'm going to go for a Reign of Sorrows first. The thing here is that my backline is screwed, like completely screwed, because this Flagellant, now, there wasn't a command first, there was a bolster first, but this Flagellant is gonna just absolutely shred me, because Crushed Hemlock and Crimson Hook just shreds backlines. I think the reason behind it is because my opponent doesn't have all the trinkets, they're at Veteran 1 rank, but they're playing this pretty well, I'll say. It was definitely a throw between, I mean, not a throw, it was definitely a toss-up between whether you go command first or bolster first. But considering that you did go second, going bolster first is usually the best play. Now, what I can do is I can just drop a pull here on the Men-at-Arms, but I'll just drop an Abyssal Artillery and then I'll drop a pull. Will I though? I'm not entirely sure. I think that the riposte here is annoying. It's not the end of the world, but it is annoying. But I really want to drop a Abyssal Artillery on 2 characters at the same time. Now, there is a double dodge, there's only 95 accuracy on it, and I have 30 and a 50, so you do need the command buffs if you want to hit my characters. You are quite lucky to hit all those characters with the Hansari, so I'm happy with how things are going, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a pull here, honestly. It's gonna put the Abomination in the back where he can't use Beswile. I mean, bullying Chef's Stress definitely feels good, but you want to bully it through stuns, not bully it through just positioning, because even though positioning can make a big difference, if the doggy is spamming Hansari, if the Abomination is still getting transformations off, you're probably still not having a good time. So there was a command buff this time around, but it's not the end of the world. I have Terrifying Yop. Oh, keep in mind, I do have Yop to reduce the flagellant accuracy, so that is also making quite a big difference. Right now he has 85, so his chance of actually hitting my shield breaker is 35%, so that is definitely on the low side of things. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't get the hit. You also have not only +5 accuracy, only +13, so you do get 1 dodge. I mean, we get 1 dodge. 1 dodge, you know, that's fine, I guess. Really wish the Shieldbreaker was a second a second Occultist right now. I'd love to drop more Abyssal Artilleries, but the Shieldbreaker is not a second Occultist. But yeah, I'm gonna drop another Reign of Sorrows here. That is a big crit for 5. That's Crown of Thorns value right there, with the plus damage while bleeding, like 100%. And look at that, I bled myself for extra because I got a crit. That's funny, right? Crown of Thorns does actually work. It does actually crit on you if you crit your opponent, so you just start bleeding for longer. It's for 4 rounds instead of 3, so just like the Reign of Sorrows and the Punish and the Exsanguinate. It is quite funny. What is also quite funny is you going for a Punish onto my Flagellant. I don't think that's a very smart idea. Pierce hits back row, by the way, if anyone thought that was fair. But yeah, I'm gonna go Pierce on the back row, by the way. How? I don't know. It's just an ability that shouldn't even hit position 3, hits position 4. I mean, it sucks anyway because it has a -10 damage mod and it shouldn't. But the fact that it hits position 4 is just silly, because now I forced an Abomination into Absolution, and, you know, he's fine, honestly, but it's just, he's getting bullied, and that's not very fun to see. Now, I am gonna go for another Abyssal Artillery. Oh god, that hurts so much. Yeah, the Abomination is getting bullied to oblivion. Same thing with the Houndmaster, like after another Reign of Sorrows or something of the likes, even though I'm probably gonna have to redeem soon. I will definitely drop an Expose here onto that doggy, and then I'll go for another Yop, because I need to do stress to this Flagellant somehow, and I need to make sure that he doesn't kill my backline too quickly. He is killing my backline quite quickly, but hopefully not quicker than that. I hope that this Exposed does 7 damage, but it is quite unlikely. Oh, it's a 5 to 9, and it misses, of course. I mean, he does have 40 dodge, so what can you expect? I didn't bring any accuracy buffs. I literally cannot complain. Monkey Spawn, Houndmaster, value right there. That's why you bring the Monkey Spawn on him. For that Unfortunately, rare dodge that might just win you a match. That's why I bring it. Even though attack whistle is also quite good. I think monkey's paw it's just such a good trinket. You can't go wrong with it. Okay, Flagellant is gonna drop a punish here. I'm very surprised he's not going for enough sorrows. Honestly, sure your hit chances aren't the best, but I still think you should go for them, even if they're chancy, because just one hit from that Rain of Sorrows, and my characters are at the store, and my only heals are the Flagellant, essentially. I mean, sure I have Adrenaline Rush, but that heals me for 4, so I'll just be dead by the start of next round anyway, like, for sure. And the Siege Embrace doesn't really matter all that much here. The extra stress could matter, but I mean, just healing for 2 doesn't really matter when there's Hound's Harry, and when there's Rain of Sorrows / Punish. So it is interesting that they're not going for it. I would definitely just spam command here to hell and back and just go crazy on this Rain of Sorrows. If they don't want to go for it, if they want to go for punish, I mean it still hurts, definitely. But I can go for an Exsanguinate if I want to actually. Oh, look at those head chances. It's a 95, not bad. I could go for Redeem as well. Well, rule of thumb is redeems before Exsanguinates. I could go for neither, honestly. I could go for a Rain of Sorrows instead, because I don't have to go for an immediate heal. Yeah, let's go for Rain of Sorrows instead. That's actually going to do a lot of stress, because I crit him for 5. So I crit him at death's door, essentially, which means that he's going to take even more stress from the crit. I don't have to go for an immediate heal. I can just wait their action out. Sadly, they weren't at death's door just yet. I would have preferred to get a death's door check, but I can wait their action out, and now I can go for the heal if I want to, also draining some of those DOTs that I have on me. It's not going to matter too much, probably because Crown of Thorns just means that you're just going to have to spam heals, because you take way the hell more damage. 15% is massive, not going to lie. 15% is a lot bigger than what it looks like. I don't want to activate their healing, honestly, so I'm just gonna drop a redeem here on the Hellion, even though I don't value the Hellion very much. She's really the only one that can get healed for any significant amounts at this point, so let's do that. If they click their Abomination right now, they waste a lot of stress, so it would be smart to do that. They've already used both transformations, so their Abomination has essentially done his purpose. Even though I was bullying him constantly, he's done what he came here to do, so I'd say that it was a job well done by him, even though he was bullied to oblivion. That's a self-hit. Oh no, it's a mark. Okay, I can't make use of it, sadly. But yeah, would be nice if Captivate still had a plus damage versus marked, right? Because I do believe it has it in the base game. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why it would have plus damage versus marked, but it does, for some bizarre reason. So I can go Yelp here. I will waste some stress going for Yelp, and I'm also going to apply accuracy debuff, so that's good. One good thing about the Yelp, and do keep this in mind, is that unlike other accuracy debuffs, it actually lasts for 3 rounds. So it is really damaging if you do manage to stack it on the opponent. Like, it becomes quite oppressive, I'll say that. But honestly, it's just that the character that's spamming it sucks. If it was an ability on the Flagellant, it would be quite good, because, you know, 20 stress, and then accuracy debuffs, like, yeah, sure, give me that any day of the week. But considering that, and the Flagellant already has good offensive abilities, but considering that it's on the Hellion, if it was on the Mana Arms, would also be quite good. But yeah, okay, I probably want to go for my Shieldbreaker action first. I do have 1 damage debuff on me, but I'm hoping that this does enough. It's not going to do enough, but it gets a max roll, which means that the Abyss Artillery is going to bring him down to 0. And yeah, these characters are not having a good time. You should definitely pick the Flagellant first here, so I don't get a Death's Door check with my Abyss Artillery on your doggy. Good job, well played. They're gonna go for the Rain of Sorrows. They get a crit on it. It's risky. It is very risky, but with command buffs, you know what they say, 2 command buffs equals crits. This person knows what they're doing. It's so much fun seeing someone play Chef Stress, because it's a team that should destroy what I'm playing here. And that is quite cool to witness. And yeah, I do get that very unfortunate miss. Now, let's be honest, if there was Gauntlet of Absolution and no Hemlock on this Flagellant, this would be an even better matchup. And let's not forget that I went first, so I got the massive lead right off the bat. But yeah, now the dog is at this store. He has 2 command buffs. Personally, I wouldn't heal. I would just go Hound's Harry, but they want to heal, so so be it, I suppose. If I get hit by another Ring of Stars, I'm probably still alive, so instead of doing that, I'm gonna go for a breakthrough here, hopefully get a death by that Abomination. It would be quite lucky, but we do not get it. It's okay though. It's okay, we're gonna get him eventually, right? Yeah, it's just that we don't do a lot of stress with this team. Even though I've been playing this about as well as I could have, and even though the RNG has been pretty favorable so far, or, you know, at least it has been fair, apart from the start, which was definitely favorable for me, I'm still not having a good time this match, because, well, because Sheptress is just that good. Yes, but because this team is kind of ass as well. So I get minus dodge on my shield breaker. For once, that act out hit from the occultist might actually make a massive difference. And I'm gonna go for another Besar table each wits. Whoa, death blow on the crit. Okay, that's brutal. That's gonna be an affliction and a lot of horror onto that doggy. But he goes fearful, so that's plus dodge for him. Okay, it's gonna be a menace to actually get him out of here. I mean, it's going to be not a menace. He's a menace, and it's going to be very difficult to take him out of this match, unless I get lucky. But, you know, I have to get very lucky to just hit through 50 dodge consistently. But he probably has a lot of stress on him already, so I do have some stuff going for me. I'm really hoping that my shield breaker goes like... give me Fearful. Hopeless, that's kind of bad. I mean, it's better than Abusive at this point. Abusive would have been terrible, because it would have been -5 accuracy, which this still is, but it would have been -15 dodge as well, so I was never going to get any dodges. Please give me a dodge or two. You still have -10 accuracy, and I still have, you know, good amounts of dodge, and of course not. Not a dodge, it's a double hit and a death blow on it, and all the DOTs being applied as well. I mean, I think the chances right now are almost confirmed, but it's rough. It is definitely looking rough for me. I did get quite lucky destroying the enemy backline as well, so I can't really complain too much. Is that stress? Yeah, it's kind of annoying at this point, not gonna lie. I could go for Punish here. They don't have Gauntlet of Absolution, so it doesn't feel too bad. You're taking a lot of stress. Is there any point to going Rain of Stars here? I mean, I'll do some stress, especially if I get a crit. And yeah, I mean, 15 stress is quite nice. They're taking 16 points for 5 rounds. I really doubt that 16 is probably like 16 for 1 round and then 8 for 4. But, oh yeah, 20. Oh, it's 16 for 2 rounds at the very least. That's so good. Yeah, they're taking so much stress from that. I really need to get these to Afflict and then get some Actals from it. Yeah, you can really see the difference. Even though it felt like I was dominating this match, you can really see the difference between having a Hellion and having an Abomination just spam the transformation. Even though the Hellion was firmly in place, spamming her Yop whenever she wanted to, and the Abomination was getting pushed around, he still did a better job than the Hellion did. Because Hellion, right? Yeah, this team would definitely be playable if instead of a Hellion you had an Abomination. It would still be kind of weird in terms of positioning, but, you know, she's already weird in terms of positioning, so what can you do about it? Right now, I'm gonna go for a Puncture and hope that it's a Death Blow, or I'm gonna go Serpent Sway. I'm gonna go Serpent Sway and hope that I get a few dodges now, hope that there aren't too many Death Blows. The problem with Serpent Sway here, and this is another reason why Shepstress is so cool, is that you spam command buffs and then the Houndsary just kills you anyway, because who cares about Aegis blocks when you're just winning through stress, right? So there's gonna be a Liquins here. Oh, crit for 10. No, that's what I didn't want to see. Come on, I need to hit these. Okay, I do hit that. And 8-8. Yeah, this doesn't look too good. This does not look too good. That heal isn't lasting for that long, but... it's not 8 points for 3 rounds. Yeah, it's not a 24 heal. It's definitely a lot less than that, I think. It's probably like a 16 heal total, because some of it's gonna run out. Now I am gonna go down to... oh, horrible place. But I'm gonna heal myself here, or else I'll just die. So I'd rather heal myself, keep myself alive for a little bit. You still have minus accuracy, come on, miss once, please. Get one miss, little flatulent. My Yop was lasting on you for so long and it just didn't really work. I mean, kudos to my opponent just focusing down the... going Punish when they didn't have enough accuracy, and then going Rain of Stars when they did have the accuracy, so... They are playing my team as it should be played, and it's really fun to see. Right now, I'm gonna probably use my Hellion before she dies, but I mean, she isn't even accomplishing anything at this point, I don't think. So instead, I'm gonna go for maybe another self-heal is the play. Yeah, let's roll for another self-heal. I mean, that's so useless, the Hellion self-heal. You know what's gonna happen here? She's gonna die anyway, because she's gonna get hit by Rain of Sorrows, and it might do 4 damage, for starters, and Hound's Harry definitely won't do 4 damage, especially when you pass, but the Hellion self-heal is garbage. People still, like, some people are still like, oh, it's okay. It really isn't. It really isn't. It might be decent in one situation just to clear the OT. But let me tell you, if you're playing against a better team, it won't work anyway, so I really don't think it's good at all. I'm gonna go for a pull here, and oh yeah, you're in a rough spot, little doggy. You're in a very rough spot. But these two characters are in an okay one. Also, why did the music stop? No, the music didn't stop, it's just that this is a very quiet part of the of the blasted heath. Well, let's change the music around then. Just a very, very quiet part of the blasted heath. Ost. Okay, I am gonna drop here. That's perfectly okay, unless Rapturous just goes for self-boof, you know, the classic, the funny. But no, it doesn't. Oh, 55. This is better. 70. Oh, yes, there we go. Alright, sick. Good stuff. And alright, we have Chloroplast of the Cosmarium now. That's a pretty decent one. And now the Man-at-Arms goes for his action, and then I'm able to go for my action. So greedy of me to do this when I'm at this store, but I kind of have to just to make sure that the doggy just goes away. So what I want to do here is I want to keep my Hellion alive, and you might be wondering why. She sucks. And yeah, he's even hitting her, but I want to keep her alive because she's a good damage sponge at this moment. And my opponent might want to go Rain of Sorrows just to take her out, even though that's completely pointless because she's useless, just useless. Also, how have I taken so much stress? I have gone to the Absolution. How am I at 150? Yeah, just Abomination things, right? It's crazy how much freaking stress that man does. Okay, there's gonna be a guard here. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break it. You know it. I could move back. I could break it with puncture. How do I want to play this? How do I want to play this? Because he still has Redeem up. I could just try focusing this Man-at-Arms down. Just go for a Pierce right now. I am hopeless, but I could just try focusing him down. Kind of hard here. If I do force a Redeem out, I think I'm almost winning. I could go for this and then just try getting crits instead. Yeah, that will get an affliction too, so it's gonna be good. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this. When is the corpse gonna go away? Do I have enough DOT on it? Oh, I don't. Wait, no, I probably don't. Yeah, probably not. There's gonna be a punish here. Please don't crit. Okay, that's good. That's good. That hurts though. Oh, the blight, it hurts even more. Yeah, that really freaking hurts. And I mark myself, so I get the greatest act out, and I'm gonna go for a Yop here, which is gonna apply blight on the corpse, so it's gonna take it out faster, which is what we want at this point. Let's see, how much bleed is it still gonna be? Okay, it's enough. It's just barely enough to get it out of here. That's good. I do still have my heals. Keep in mind that I didn't even look at the Wicked Hack numbers. Yeah, 4 to 9. It's garbage. The buff on it doesn't even make too much of a difference. If you want to buff yourself up for this amount of rounds against the damage team, like against the damage team, they're just gonna wreck you before you're able to use it. And against the stress team, they're just gonna have protection. You won't be able to make use of it anyway, or they'll just disrupt you to the point where you're lost. So it is bad in every single scenario. Right now, what I do want to do here is I kind of want to drop a Pierce before I die with the shield breaker. Keep in mind, one of these characters could just drop the Death Door and then it's GG anyway, so I'm gonna go for it. Oh, the crit! They have to redeem now, or else their Man-at-Arms just dies. Oh yeah, that's good. Have I dropped any Exsanguinates? Or have I dropped only redeems? Oh, they haven't dropped a single heal! Oh my god, he says no! He actually says no! The affliction, absolutely clutch. I cannot believe it. This is gonna be so close. Okay. Well, the thing is, my Hellion's dead, so please hit her, please. Oh, wait, that could be good. That could be good, actually. If the Shieldbreaker dies here, please use Stress. No, she didn't use Stress! Why? Hellion, you apathic BS person. Why did you not get stressed out by that? Oh, and you even go for the correct action. Fletchen's like, I know what has to be done, but he just doesn't do it. Oh, you garbage characters, just garbage. Look at this, unfeeling psychopath Hellion doesn't care that she got hit to this door, doesn't care that she got freaking heart attack there, doesn't care that she died, just doesn't take any freaking stress from it. And now it's gonna be a little more difficult to break through, but look at my crit chance, look at that! It's because of the expose, yeah, that's crazy. I will get him afflicted soon. I'm pretty sure, and you're down to this store again. Okay, looks like I'm still in a decent position here. I haven't dropped a single Exsanguinate. I do have Gauntlet of Absolution, but at the same time I do have Crown of Thorns, which is also bad. It's also good, because it's plus damage while I'm bleeding, so I could just get a very lucky, like, crit whatever, and just win that way. I'm gonna go for a Punish here, and boom, that's Man-at-Arms gone. You might be wondering, Shep, why are you hitting the Man-at-Arms? Isn't he useless with the Veil? Well, yes, but actually no, because he can just guard the Flagellant, and then, you know, it won't be too good for me. So now I'm dropping to this door, and this is definitely a situation where you drop an Exsanguinate first. And wait, no, the music did go out this time. Yeah, the music did go out. But here we go, we have All Things Must Come, so one of my favorites. 8 to 18! Oh, 10, that sucks! Oh, come on, I really wish I hit for like crit 23! Imagine, I could have hit crit 23 on there. But yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna drop straight back down to Death's Door here. Is there a play in just spamming Exsanguinates? Or why do you Exsanguinate? Why do you even Exsanguinate, you crazy person? I have no idea why they did that. You should only Exsanguinate at this store, especially if you have minus healing. But okay. I have how much bleeding on me? Yeah, I just have way too much bleeding, I think. I take more damage as well, like, there's no way. I'm gonna go for it. No! 9! Why? I could have rolled for 18 again! How do I not do enough? Oh my god, please be stupid. Please Exsanguinate again. Do it. Oh, they punished. They're not that stupid. Oh god, that hurts as well. Where's my Gauntlet of Absolution? Oh, there it is. Okay, this is rough. I am down a lot. I am down a freaking lot here. Yeah, this doesn't look too good, does it? No, it don't. I do still have healing. But yeah, I just need to keep trying. Yeah, now you get the 18. Oh god damn it. Did I fail the bleed? Oh god, I did. Oh, I cannot believe it, dude. Oh, I failed the bleed. Okay, they might just win with Punish, Stress, I don't know. I mean, I'm healing now with the Exsanguinate, so I do heal some stress here. Yeah, they only heal for 9, so it's okay. I have to hope that the Act Outs or the Death Blows just go better for me than they go for them. They have one more Exsanguinate, but then they're fried as well. I mean, fried? They're done. They're done, yeah. Okay, this is gonna be so close. I'm at a disadvantage, but I believe in the heart of the cards. I don't think I'm gonna win through stress. The Flagellant doesn't take more stress when he's at this store, so it would be quite difficult. I just need to start critting out the wazoo. Let's keep in mind I'm not the one with Crimson Hook here for the extra stress. They go Punish instead of Exsanguinate, that's so risky. That's so risky. I'm doing enough bleeding anyway. I don't think that they're gonna be able to make use of that extra healing skills, because they weren't down to minus 100. It does make sense to wait if you're down to minus 100, because without Gauntlet of Absolution you definitely can't heal. That's a self-hit. What? It isn't! It isn't a self-hit, it's a punish crit. Oh, okay, that's awfully close. But they haven't dropped an Exsanguinate yet. That means I might get a 25 now. Oh god. Oh, no 25, no justice. I mean, that was a 25 on me as well. Let's keep that in mind. Come on, Rapturous. No Act Out. Don't Exsanguinate. I mean, why would you not Exsanguinate? You definitely Exsanguinate. Can you miss? 15? No, I have 0 dodge. They can't miss, sadly. Oh god. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. Yeah, barely alive. Okay, I have to punish here. they're gonna go down to 0, and then it's just locking out the wazoo. Yeah, alright, let's do this. And I do get to bleed, thankfully. And, okay, they're gonna go down. Oh, this is so rough. Rapturous act out. No, no act out, they have a 55! I don't wanna look! No! Stupid Hellion team! I lost to my own Chef Stress team, I can't believe it. Oh well, I mean, what better way to win? I mean, what better way to lose than to lose to your own team, I think. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. It just makes me feel respected that they beat me with my own team. At least that's how I feel about it. So yeah, big GG's to my opponent. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.